You have all these seed packets. Some of them say plant 3 weeks out from your last frost date. Some of them say plant 6. Some of them say 10 to 12. Man, that is confusing. I wish there was an easier way to do this. There is, actually. The best way to do this is to reverse engineer it. Let's go through all the steps on how we can figure out when to plant what and get us a little schedule built out. So that way you're not guessing when you wake up on a Saturday morning, what seeds am I gonna plant today? You're gonna say, I am planting these seeds today. You'll have everything all ready to go. And stick around at the end of the video. We'll tell you about I'll give you some clues on what the next video is gonna be about. This one right here is definitely one too. Might be some homework involved. First thing we have to do is figure out when our last frost date is. Now this is as simple as going out to almanac.com, going ahead and finding the spot where you could type in your own little zip code. I'll put a link down below to where you can get to the spot, just super easy. Click that link, put your zip code in, and it will say your last frost date is, like mine, April 18th, or May 1st, or whenever. Now these are guesstimate last frost dates, nothing's set in stone. It's not like a weather service that just can turn things off. No more frost after this date. No, these are guesstimates. So you gotta kind of pay attention to the weather and maybe plan accordingly. If you are typically look at that date and think, ooh, we're still pretty cold that time of year, then push things back a week or 2 weeks. If you're thinking, man, that is way late, usually we're ahead, push it forward a week or 2 weeks. You can easily do that. I recommend highly going out and just print yourself out some good old-fashioned paper. I tell you what, I am a tech guy by trade. I do like doing everything on my phone or on the computer, but sometimes it's just nice to have some paper to where you can go back and count and just label those weeks. So that's the first thing I did, was I marked down my last frost date, April 18th, on this calendar, and then I went back and I went backwards and I counted out 1, 2, 3 weeks. I put a 3 on that Saturday. And then I went back and went to 4 weeks, put a 4, and then I went back to 6, 8, 10, 12, and even by the time we're viewing this video, it's 14 weeks out from our last frost date. So we still have plenty of time. Congratulations, we still have plenty of time to get things ordered, get things organized, and we can be ready to have everything ready to plant. Just like that. It should be that simple, right guys? Unfortunately, it's not, especially if you are a booger and got a ton of seeds like this right here. So the first thing we want to do is get that calendar filled out. Definitely get that calendar filled out. I would go out and just print yourself out a monthly calendar. You really only need to go to April or May or June, depends on where you're at. Just print out those months and just count backwards. And then that way you know when your dates are going to be for this. It's going to be super handy. And then the next step is going to be looking at your seed packets. The majority of your seed packets are going to have somewhere written on the back, whether it's like a little chart up at the top or in the wording, it's going to tell you when you need to be planting these seeds or starting them indoor from your last frost date. For example here, this bee balm right here, it says to start this 8 to 10 weeks before your last frost date. Well, for me, 8 to 10 weeks is February 7th. So what I would typically do is find all the ones that fit in the 8 to 10 week pile, and let's just start a pile. It's just as simple as that. Make some piles, label them. This is my 8 to 10 weeks pile, or this is my 10 to 12 weeks pile, and then just kind of go through and find out which dates, which piles you're gonna have. Now, for example, take this dollar seed packet right here. This is some Swiss rainbow chard. There's nothing on the back of that. It doesn't tell you anything about this. What I would tell you there is Google is your friend. Typically, you can just go out and Google, when does Swiss chard rainbow blend, when does it need to be planted indoors? You can go out and ask an AI bot this. Or a lot of times if you ordered these online, you could go and look at where you ordered them, and they'll have a definite description on there on when to plant these things. For example, the Swiss chard, I looked it up, and we're looking at 3 to 4 weeks. You want to plant that inside. So that gives you a good example on how you want to start things and how you want to start sorting out your seeds. Now, if you have a question on something, I'll tell you what, let's put a little guide right up here. And what we'll do is we'll make it easy for you. I'll put out 8 to 10 weeks. I'll group them up for you. Let's get as many of these. I probably won't have them all, but I'll try to put as many seeds on there as possible on that guide. Just go ahead and click the link down below, and voila, you just need to put your name and your email address in there. Fake name, fake email, I don't care. Put it down there, and voila, you'll get this guide. It'll be another piece of paper you have, and it will tell you definitely when you need to be starting all these seeds. Now, like I said, it doesn't hurt to write all these down, or take that guide and circle the ones that you want, and then you have it wrote down on what you're gonna start. But also, it doesn't hurt to get all these seeds packets organized. Get them organized into different piles. Once you have them organized in different piles, we can do something with them. Matter of fact, I'm gonna give you guys, if you guys watch this video this long, congratulations, you got some homework. Find yourself a little box like this. Something that your seed packets can fit into. And stay tuned for my next video on that. We'll show you exactly how to get this organized, and your whole seed starting will be right here. If you like the content that I'm doing, please click that thumbs up button. Leave me a comment down below. Have you started your seeds out? Have you planned your seeds out? Do you just willy-nilly? That's the way I used to be. I'll tell you, this year I'm getting organized. If you like the content here, click that subscribe button. Consider clicking that bell to get notifications when that next video comes out. That next video is going to tell you what you can do with this magical box that I gave you for homework. Cheers, everybody, and God bless.